Welcome back to RF Coins. Today, we're going deep into the story of one of the most mysterious and highly sought-after coins in American history. We're talking about the 1969 Lincoln penny, a seemingly ordinary coin that could be worth a staggering $585,000 or more today. That's right, over $500,000 for a 1-cent coin. How is that even possible? Stick around because you won't believe the twists and turns behind the history, the value, and the explosive demand for this fascinating piece of American numismatic treasure. Let's start from the beginning. The 1969 Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was struck at a pivotal time in American history. The 60s were full of cultural upheaval, scientific progress, and major political shifts. The Vietnam War was still raging. Man had just landed on the moon. Woodstock was changing music forever. But in the quiet world of U.S. coin production, something unexpected was happening. In 1969, the United States Mint produced Lincoln pennies in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint coins had no mint mark, the Denver coins were marked with a small d under the date, and the San Francisco coins featured the famous S mint mark. While millions of these coins were struck and circulated normally, one small batch would go on to become legendary. Now, what made the 1969 Lincoln penny so special? The answer lies in a rare error, the 1969 S double die obverse. This is one of the most valuable and dramatic double die errors in U.S. coinage. A double die occurs when the design elements are imprinted twice onto a coin die, resulting in visible doubling on the final coins. In the case of the 1969 S penny, you can see clear doubling on the date, the word liberty, and the iconic phrase "In God We Trust." This doubling is not subtle, it is bold, sharp, and easily noticeable to the naked eye. The discovery of this error coin sent shockwaves through the coin collecting world. Only a few dozen authentic examples are known to exist, and they are considered holy grails among collectors. Counterfeits exist, yes, but certified original specimens are extremely rare. Each genuine 1969 S double die Lincoln cent is now worth a fortune. So how much are we talking? Buckle up, because this is where it gets wild. A genuine, high-grade 1969 S double die obverse penny has been sold at auction for as much as $585,348. That's right, one small copper penny, worth less than $1 when it was made, now commands a price that rivals luxury cars, fine art, and even homes. But why so much money? There are 3 key reasons. First, rarity. With so few known examples in existence, the 1969 S double die is among the most elusive coins in circulation. Serious collectors and investors are always hunting for it, pushing demand through the roof. Second, historical significance. This penny was created at a time of major transformation in the United States, and it reflects the imperfections and evolving techniques of the mint during that era. It is a perfect snapshot of a specific moment in American history, frozen forever in metal. Third, condition. Coin grading plays a massive role in determining value. A 1969 S penny in average circulated condition might fetch a few hundred to a few $1,000s. But in mint state condition, meaning it shows no wear and is almost flawless, the price skyrockets into 6 figures. One high-grade specimen graded by PCGS sold for over $580,000 in a legendary auction. And prices are only going up. Now, what if you think you have one of these hidden in your change jar? What should you look for? Here are the signs. Look closely at the date. The number 1969 should have bold doubling. Then check the word liberty. The letters should appear to be duplicated. Finally, examine the phrase "In God We Trust." The doubling there should be crystal clear. Be aware, only the coins with the S mint mark are the valuable ones. If yours does not have an S, it's not the ultra-rare variety, although it may still have collector value. If you think you have one of these, do not clean the coin or try to polish it. That will reduce its value. Instead, place it in a soft holder and have it evaluated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services will authenticate and grade the coin, giving you a certificate of authenticity and assigning it a market value. As of this year, the market for rare Lincoln pennies is hotter than ever. Coin collectors are paying top dollar at auctions and private sales. Online marketplaces like eBay are filled with Lincoln cents listed at hundreds and even thousands of dollars, depending on rarity and condition. Coin shows are seeing huge interest in 1960s pennies, especially the key dates and error coins. And the 1969 double die remains a dream find that could change your life overnight. Even ordinary 1969 Lincoln pennies can be worth more than face value. Uncirculated examples, especially those with red luster, are desirable to collectors. Coins with full steps on the Lincoln Memorial or pristine surfaces free from scratches or wear can sell for $5 to $50 or more. It all depends on condition, demand, and grading. So what's the best way to start searching? Here are a few tips. Start by going through your spare change or any old coin jars. Look at every Lincoln penny dated 1969. Check for mint marks. The S mint mark is what you're hoping to find. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to examine the details. Join a local coin club or visit a coin show to learn from seasoned collectors. And most importantly, have fun. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's a treasure hunt. The story of the 1969 Lincoln penny is a reminder that history, value, and mystery can hide in the smallest places. A simple copper coin from your pocket could hold the key to a six-figure payday. It's not just a penny, it's a piece of American heritage, a symbol of craftsmanship, and possibly, a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. So don't overlook your change. That penny you ignore today could be the fortune you discover tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe for more rare coin stories, valuable collector tips, and real-life treasure hunts. Share this video with your friends and family. You never know who might be sitting on a goldmine of rare coins. Thanks for watching, and may your next penny be the one worth $585,000. Until next time, happy hunting and keep collecting. Welcome back to RF Coins. Today's video is one you absolutely cannot afford to miss, especially if you collect coins, love American history, or have a penny jar lying around at home. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and potentially valuable coins in American numismatic history, the 1998 Lincoln penny. That's right, a simple 1-cent coin from 1998 that could potentially be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that correctly. Some of these rare Lincoln pennies are fetching mind-blowing prices in today's market, including one that's been reported with a current value of an astonishing $585,328. Stay tuned as we uncover everything you need to know, from the origins of the Lincoln penny to the jaw-dropping errors that make some of these coins incredibly rare and unbelievably valuable. Grab your pennies, and let's see if you're holding onto a hidden treasure. Was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This marked a major milestone because it was the first American coin to feature a real historical figure. Until that point, U.S. coins generally showcased representations of liberty or allegorical images, never real people. The 1909 Lincoln cent changed all of that. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse featured a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The reverse originally showed two wheat ears, hence the nickname, Wheat Penny. Then in 1959, the reverse was redesigned to feature the Lincoln Memorial, celebrating the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. And that reverse remained in use all the way until 2008. That brings us to our main subject, the 1998 Lincoln cent, part of the Memorial Reverse series, minted right before some of the most significant changes came to the design in 2009 for Lincoln's bicentennial. At first glance, the 1998 Lincoln penny might look like your average 1-cent coin. It has the same design, Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It weighs 2.5 grams and is made of a copper-plated zinc composition. Millions of these were produced, over 5.6 billion at the Philadelphia Mint alone. So why is it so special? Why is it worth more than its face value, and in some cases, worth more than $500,000? The answer lies in the errors, die varieties, and minting anomalies that make certain 1998 Lincoln pennies incredibly rare and valuable. Let's start with the famous, wide AM variety. This refers to a small detail on the reverse side of the coin. Normally, on pennies from 1993 to 2008, the words America have the letters A and M almost touching. But a small number of 1998 pennies were accidentally struck using a reverse die intended for proof coins. On these rare coins, the A and M in America are clearly separated. A noticeable space exists between the two letters. This is known as the 1998 wide AM variety, and it's extremely sought after by collectors. These coins can sell anywhere from $25 to $1,000 or more, depending on condition. But in high-grade mint state, we're talking MS 67 and above, these coins can fetch up to $5,000 or higher. Another important and valuable variety is the doubled die obverse, or DDO. This error happens when the die that strikes the coin gets misaligned slightly during the minting process, resulting in a noticeable doubling of certain design elements. On the 1998 DDO, you might see doubling in the words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date itself. These include center strikes, struck-through errors, and clipped planchets, all of which can significantly increase a coin's value. If your 1998 penny has a portion of the design missing, a weird imprint, or looks obviously misaligned, do not spend it. These error coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. You might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare pennies? The answer is simple: examine your coins carefully. Use a magnifying glass or, better yet, a coin loupe. On the reverse, look closely at the spacing between the A and M in America. If there's a noticeable gap, you could have a wide AM penny. On the obverse, examine the date and the inscriptions closely. If you notice any doubling, you might be holding a double die obverse. Also look for mint marks. Most 1998 pennies were made at the Philadelphia Mint and have no mint mark, but some with a D mint mark from Denver are also in circulation. Now let's talk about that jaw-dropping figure. How is it possible for a penny from 1998 to be valued at $585,328? While this figure may reflect an exceptionally rare coin sold at a premium due to unique historical or condition-related factors, such as a perfect grade from a top grading agency like PCGS, it's also likely boosted by collector frenzy, rarity, and bidding wars at high-profile auctions. Coins in mint condition or with an MS 70 grade, which means perfect, no flaws, completely untouched, are extremely rare, especially for coins that have been in circulation. A 1998 penny with a unique error, a pristine condition, or both, might have been sold at a major auction for a figure approaching this value, especially if it's certified and encapsulated by a respected third-party grading service. The coin market is hotter than ever. With more collectors entering the hobby and more eyes scanning through old change, the demand for these rare pennies has never been greater. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and online marketplaces such as eBay and Great Collections are seeing increased interest in error coins, especially Lincoln cents. If you think you have a valuable 1998 penny, here's what to do: handle it carefully, avoid touching the face of the coin. Hold it by the edges, get it graded, send it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. Do your research, compare your coin with verified examples online, consider auctioning it if it's a verified error or high-grade specimen. So there you have it, the humble 1998 Lincoln penny, a coin most people overlook, could actually be a life-changing treasure. Whether it's the wide AM variety, a double die obverse, or a spectacular mint error, these coins prove that hidden gems really can be found in your pocket change. Imagine turning 1 cent into $1,000, or $5,000, or even $585,328, all because you took the time to look a little closer. If you found this video helpful or fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our next deep dive into rare coins and hidden collectibles. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and tell us what you think of the 1998 Lincoln penny. You never know, your next coin could be worth more than your car. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting. Welcome back to RF Coins. Today we're diving deep into a topic that has absolutely stunned collectors, investors, and even everyday people who never thought a humble penny could change their lives. You might want to check your change jars, piggy banks, and those old rolls of coins sitting in your drawers, because in today's video we're talking about the 2012 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right, the 2012 Lincoln cent. Not only does it have an intriguing backstory, but certain rare varieties have recently sold for jaw-dropping amounts of money. One of them even fetched a mind-blowing six-figure price tag, $585, $327. That's right. A coin that originally cost just 1 cent has become the holy grail of modern penny collectors. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and stick around until the end of the video because we're going to walk you through everything you need to know about the 2012 Lincoln pennies, from their historical background and production stats to key features, errors to look for, and the current market value that's making headlines. Let's get into it. The 2012 Lincoln penny is part of the ongoing Lincoln cent series, which has been minted since 1909 to commemorate President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Since then, the penny has undergone a few major changes, but it has consistently featured Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse, or front, of the coin. This design was originally created by Victor David Brenner and remains one of the most recognized American coin designs in history. By 2012, the reverse of the penny had changed from the old Lincoln Memorial design to a more modern depiction, the Union Shield. This shield symbolizes President Lincoln's preservation of the United States during the Civil War and represents national unity. The 2012 Lincoln penny features the Union Shield with a single banner across it inscribed with the word 1 cent, and above it, United States of America. The design is simple, elegant, and filled with symbolic meaning. On the obverse, you'll still find the classic profile of Lincoln facing to the right with the words, "In God We Trust," above him, "Liberty," to his left, and the year of minting, 2012, to his right. In that year, the pennies were minted at two locations, the Philadelphia Mint, which struck coins without a mint mark, and the Denver Mint, which struck coins with a small d beneath the year. In terms of mintage, the numbers were large. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 2.9 billion pennies in 2012. The Denver Mint followed with another 3.1 billion. That's over 6 billion coins in circulation for just that 1 year. So at first glance, it may seem like the 2012 Lincoln penny is just another common coin, but that's where things get interesting. Because while most 2012 pennies are only worth their face value, there are a few rare versions, due to errors, high-quality strikes, and unique minting characteristics, that can be worth hundreds, thousands, and in a few shocking cases, over $500,000. Let's take a look at some of the standout finds and how much they've sold for in recent years. Here are some tips for spotting a potentially valuable 2012 penny. Look at the color and luster. Copper pennies that still have a brilliant red appearance are worth more than those that have dulled to brown. Examine the coin under good lighting with a magnifying glass or microscope to detect errors like doubling in the letters or numbers. Weigh the coin. A standard 2012 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If it weighs significantly more or less, it might be struck on the wrong planchet. Check the edges. If the edge looks weird or missing part of the design, that could indicate an error. And finally, submit rare finds to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Graded coins command much higher prices and are easier to sell on the collector's market. Right now, the demand for high-grade and error pennies is surging. Collectors are especially interested in mint state coins and rare varieties. Prices can range anywhere from a few dollars for nice examples to tens of thousands of dollars for exceptional rarities. And as we mentioned before, the record-breaking sale of a 2012 penny struck on the wrong planchet soared to $585,327, making it one of the most valuable modern pennies ever sold. So yes, your spare change might literally contain a small fortune. So there you have it. The 2012 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people pass by without a second glance, might just be your golden ticket. Whether it's a rare error, a flawless strike, or a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, these little coins are out there and waiting to be found. Check your pockets, your drawers, your change jars. Take a close look at those pennies. Because the next person to cash in on a rare 2012 cent could be you. And if you found this video interesting or helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin videos, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a valuable opportunity. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next penny be a treasure worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands, of dollars. Thanks for watching.